Welcome to Purge 4, the first Purge.
Yeah, that makes it really confusing.
This time it's Purge-litical.
They're all Purge-litical to a certain extent.
I mean, this one, though, was super...
Oh, this one's very overt, like,
very much so, yeah.
Who we're targeting, what we're trying to say.
Mm-hmm.
Now, I should make... I guess for the one thing before I get into this one, I should talk about the thing about the other Purge movies. I've actually kind of been... I don't want to call myself a fan, but I've enjoyed the previous Purge movies.
I've enjoyed the previous Purge movies, but probably usually in a way that's not intended.
Honestly, I would argue they are kind of intended that way.
Okay.
Because they are really ridiculously over the top, and I think they know they're over the top, because you can't do the shit they do and think it's not over the top.
Yeah.
And it's been pretty consistent about that. Each sequel has kind of gotten better since the first one.
Yeah, actually a bit.
The first one sucked.
Yeah.
Except the villain was hilarious.
I used to refer to the first one as the funniest movie I'd seen that year.
It was pretty goddamn hilarious, and I enjoyed it for that reason. Also, like, the most incompetent group of killers I've ever seen in a movie up to that point.
I was actually just thinking about the first movie earlier today, and I was just like, man, why didn't the killers just try to burn the house down from the outside?
Because they need to purge! And the second one took much more advantage of the concept, and of course it had was it John Bernthal?
I never saw the second one. So
second one was like second one was definitely
it was the
basically was like, what if the Punisher was in the Purge? Basically, was the second one.
I remember that.
Which is like, that was actually kind of cool, and that kind of brought into the more political aspect of this is all like this. That was the twist in the second one. Whereas but we basically made this shit up so we can kill poor people and get boost the economy that way. Third one, you and I saw that one.
Yeah, we did see that.
That one was fun. I enjoyed that one.
It was confusing at around the end where it's just like, no, we can't kill him because that would make him a martyr. But it's okay for them to kill you. That doesn't make you a martyr. I don't think this was very well thought through.
Well, but it was like, this one is the first one by a new director.
Yeah,
apparently, and this one, we have to talk about political views here. It's on the fucking poster.
It's
on the fucking poster, and you know what?
Yeah.
And you know what's the kind of funny thing is, I think this one's kind of my favorite.
Yeah,
honestly.
Me too. I was thinking that also.
Okay.
Jesus. Okay. I was worried because I was going to say, like, wow, this was a good movie. And then
honestly,
you'd be all like, this movie fucking sucked. And
I was like...
Then we'd be back in Warcraft territory.
But honestly, I was kind of surprised how much I liked this movie.
Yeah, I know. I was like, what?
And I was thinking about it because I was like, okay, this is all really working for me.
Yeah.
And I don't really know why. Because, the formula hasn't changed all that much.
Oh, no, it did change a bit.
It does, it is still over the top.
Yeah.
There's still, for
fucking teddy bombs.
The teddy bomb, it does have those things that you like from the other previous movies. But what I liked about this one is that as over the top as it is, and as overt as clearly the message is, from if you take it from the perspective of being like social commentary and satire, especially the satire part. If you look at it actually works really well.
It is stinging sometimes, and I'm just like, God damn, that is exactly what would happen.
I don't know if I want to go that far.
One of my thoughts during the movie, where it's just like, well, I mean, this isn't the first time the government's tried to kill us. I might be overstepping my bounds with that one.
That's a case where I still fail to call these movies realistic, but
oh hell no.
That being said, if a concept like this were to actually happen, this is probably the closest it would be to actually going down. Because what I did like about this movie is the problem you had with the previous movies was the fact why would anyone actually go out and do these things?
Yeah, exactly.
And this one kind of addresses that in that, yeah, most people wouldn't.
Yeah.
In fact, when the Purge actually happens, most of them just kind of run around being dicks.
Yeah,
more than actually murdering people, except the one or two actual serial killers that want to kill people.
Exactly.
Everyone else is kind of dicks.
Yeah.
You got old grannies that make little baby bombs, and
what the fuck?
You get one guy who's acts like he's gonna shoot you wearing a creepy mask, but shoots you with a squirt gun and runs away and shit like that. It's you know what? I can actually see that fucking happening.
Yeah. Yeah.
If this ridiculous thing would actually happen.
That guy
I
would
could see
definitely
that.
get shot, though.
So
It's like
stuff like that. I was like, okay, you know what?
yeah.
From that perspective, okay, from a satire perspective, it kind of works.
Yes.
Because again, this movie's not subtle.
Nope.
It's not subtle. All I gotta do is explain the plot and the meta narrative, and I'll explain right away why. First of all, one thing I like this movie: first Purge movie without a white savior.
There we go.
Because they're one that had I think his name's John Berthal. He was in the second and third movie. He was basically the white guy that saved everyone.
Oh, yeah.
The first one was all white people in the house.
Yeah.
This is the first one where it's very overt. Every major character is a minority.
Yes.
This is very clearly.
I'd be hard pressed to call no. Yes, all the major characters. I mean, there's not a lot of major characters. Some characters just kind of very briefly glossed over.
Well, it's still an ensemble piece.
It's an ensemble piece. Yeah.
All the people that are heroes are black or Latino, and all the bad guys are white as hell.
Except Skeletor.
Skeletor.
Fucking
Skeletor.
Oh my
Again,
God.
one reason I always love his movies is how over the top the villains
Jesus
tend to be, and this is no exception. Skeletor is his black
Purges.
serial killer. Who
out of his
opens
fucking
the
mind.
movie, and right away it's like, oh, this is gonna be grand. And
Oh
for the
my
scene season,
God.
yeah, it works. They gave him creepy purple glowing eyes, and it's like,
Oh my God, yeah.
as a presence, he'd work if he didn't talk.
Yeah, he's creepy as hell.
And then he says something, and it's like, I can't take it
Skeletor
serious.
purges tonight. I'm just like,
Skeletor Purges.
I'll get you, He-Man. It's just like, I'm not very nice.
Would have been great if he just went at one point, go, "Shut up, you boob." What is an actual line from He-Man, by the way?
I know. It's just, shut up, you boob.
Shut up, you boob. And it's all about, so yeah, shit goes wrong. It goes way better than you expect. It involves one character named Isaiah who lives with his sister, who's basically the father, is basically the mom and the dad in the scenario. And she's trying to get him to not do anything stupid, but he's gonna do something fucking stupid anyway.
Because he's all like, I live in a desperate situation. This is our way out.
Yep. And meanwhile,
it's believable.
the sister's ex is a big gang lord in the area.
Yeah, Dimitri, right?
Dimitri, yeah.
D.
And he's a drug dealer, gang lord in the area, pretty much. And he just doesn't want to get involved. He just wants to hide out for the day. Honestly, most of the people just want to.
The movie just kind of starts off with, the reasonable thing, everybody's hiding out.
But they're likable characters.
Yeah.
That's what I was kind of surprised by. I was
Yeah.
I'm kind of surprised how much I'm getting invested in these characters.
Yeah, I was like, it's weird how I like these guys.
And so that kind of carries you through to when the purge actually does happen. When the twist happens, where it turns out evil whiteys want to kill basically want to kill black people and lower income people, and they again, it's not subtle at all what they're doing. It gets to the point where when they start saying in military people, because not enough people are doing what they want them to do, to help boost the numbers, make it look like it's working. So they hire white mercenaries, and they're driving by dressed as Klan members. There is lynching in the street. There was
our quote unquote big bad was dressed up as a literal Nazi.
Yeah, I was going to bring that up.
As the Gestapo.
No, it ends with the black savior in Die Hard gear fighting a Nazi.
Yes.
It dies with a black American symbol fighting America's greatest enemy that works for the government. It doesn't get less subtle than that.
It really doesn't. Okay, I wanted to talk about that transition because, in the first half of the movie, I'm just gonna say half. It's probably not exact, but first half of the movie kind of comes off as sort of the usual suspense thriller thing that the Purge movies usually go for, until that second act when when the twist happens, we reach our climax, which is
movies.
When
it's in
they're
the trailer,
all
they even hide it.
Yeah, and I don't remember seeing a lot of the trailers, but what was it? After that, that's when we transition into fucking Die Hard Rambo shit,
which is fucking awesome.
I know. Oh my God, I loved it.
And again, it comes out to if you look at this movie as satire that at its core isn't meant to be taken all that seriously. I don't think it is, because again, as overt as the symbolism is, it's still played so over the top.
Yeah.
That it's clear. In my opinion, it's clearly meant to satire.
Some of this shit, I was just like, they would.
But at the same time, again, you have even the case where it does play real world events, it plays it so over the top that it's clearly meant to be satire.
I mean, it is over the top. It is absolutely over the top.
Again, that's satire though. It's taking real life events and blowing them out of proportion to point out how stupid it all is. South Park does this all the time.
I mean, South Park does it with humor. I mean,
it's still
this
satire.
Shit is just kind of like. I mean, yes, it is satire.
I'm not saying it's supposed to be funny. I'm saying it's over the top.
Yes, it is.
And that's, again, it's to point out how ridiculous something is.
Yeah. I've been, in the political mindset for a really long-ass time now.
I know you are, so, we have,
yeah.
But let's not take us as...
I'm not taking this movie seriously, if that's what you're thinking.
And again, that's...
But,
that's the saying, and quite frankly, if you are taking the movie seriously, I think you're missing the point.
Yeah.
Because, again, they take the baseball, the baseball sequence. It's there for half a second, but it's
baseball thing again.
Oh yeah, it's baseball scene where you have the low shot of the black man crawling away from the military men.
Oh yeah, that was fucking weird. I had no idea what that was about.
Well, because again, it's the meta narrative.
Yeah.
Of, here's police brutality beating let me finish.
Oh yeah.
Here's police brutality beating a black man to death in an American baseball scene, the most American sport in the nation. Meanwhile, while big monetary, the American
that's the
dream,
Purge shit I'm used to.
The American dream flashes in the background of the $5,000 and all that
$5,000, goddamn.
just to participate in the Purge. And again, it's all very overt, and again, it's not subtle at all. But again, and I'm not saying this is gold, brilliant storytelling or anything like that. But again, as satire and as for something that goes this is a clear fuck you to the Trump people. Very, very clear.
Absolutely.
Looking through a satirical lens, it works in that regard. It doesn't work as a serious horror movie. It doesn't even really work as a horror movie.
It's not even a horror movie. It's it's a horror. It's Scream that turns into Rambo.
Yeah, kinda.
Midway through.
Yeah, but it just goes into.
It's the transition of Alien 1 into Aliens.
True. It's
2. But they're both one movie.
It basically just says that, you know what, people can be dicks, but they're not always murderers just because you don't like them. And despite the government fear-mongering, you know, all that stuff, people aren't that bad at their core.
That was nice.
That's pretty much and basically fuck the government for trying to turn people against each other. That's the whole message of the movie. And it's, from a satirical standpoint, it works. It works better than it should.
That's the part I liked.
And so, again, if you're not a fan of these movies and you think that's bullshit, then you're gonna hate this.
Oh yeah.
Or God help you if you're a Trump supporter.
Yeah.
God help you. But so I know you could probably take a drinking game. My chance to use the word satire in this review, but
I mean. It would have to be sipping drinking game as opposed to a shot drinking game.
Oh yeah, gotcha.
Somebody might fucking die.
Yeah, but the point is this movie only works if you look at it through that lens, though.
Yeah.
If you take it any other way, it's crap.
Yeah.
Or I take it back. If you look at it for just pure dumb enjoyment, then you can get that too. Cause
dumb enjoyment more than crap. I wouldn't call this crap. It was
this is the first Purge movie I would probably actually defend as a decent movie.
Same. Oh my god.
I'm actually kind of surprised how much you and I are on the same page on this.
No. What the fuck?
I know. It's bound to happen sooner or later.
I know, seriously, that's nuts.
I love how you and I kind of agreed on the last one, too.
What was the last one again?
Election year?
Oh, yeah, election year. Yeah.
Where we both kind of agreed that was dumb fun,
too. Pretty much.
Because, again, the movie, the final climax in the movie is just the Dimitri guy wearing a wife beater in a building fighting off a group of terrorists by himself.
It's Die Hard.
Against a guy who's basically a terrorist. In this case, he is such an overt symbolism for Nazism.
Oh yeah.
And even ends with him ripping off the mask off one of the neo-Nazis, and it's some blonde white guy, and he goes "Fuck up my neighborhood," and then just shoots him again.
I mean,
and so this, it's entertaining. It's got what you want from the Purge movies, and I think it sets out what it wants to do.
Yeah.
This movie has 55% of Rotten Tomato. To that, I would say you motherfuckers taking this too seriously.
Yeah.
Yeah, that was honestly all I really wanted to say about this.
Yeah, I mean, yeah, pretty much.
Just to kind of get that point across. Honestly, like, I actually really liked it. I didn't think I was going to.
Yeah.
I thought that was like, all right, if I'm lucky,
I was just gonna think nothing of it. Like, yeah, same. Like, I was just expecting dumb fun.
And it was dumb fun.
It was dumb.
But I was like...
fun. But it was, like, smart dumb.
Smarter.
I give this, like... I give it like a C+.
Yeah, I'd give it that. Yeah, like a solid C+. I'd give it that. Like, it's not perfect, it's not mind blowing, but honestly, it does show. Honestly, the Purge movie is just getting better with every movie that comes out, which is kind of amazing.
I mean, the Purge has always been like kind of like a concept film to me. Like, you know, it's more.
Yeah.
The interesting part is always in the concept as opposed to like things like story and character.
But this one had good characters.
Yeah,
and
this
I
one
feel
had
like
better characters.
They're getting more
ones.
confident in what they want to do with it.
Yeah. It's like actually taking a stance in a position as opposed to, hey, we can make money with some weird shit.
But it doesn't stop being fun either.
Yeah.
So, like, it's got a good balance of I don't want to say clever, but interesting satire.
Yeah.
Interesting social commentary, and they're entertaining as fuck. Yeah. Especially they have the stupid scenes at the end where they blow up a fucking hallway and then they protect themselves with a mattress. You know.
Oh, God.
Dumb shit like that.
Yep.
Or grannies that
Return of Skeletor.
Oh yeah, and Skeletor shows up out of nowhere like, you motherfuckers, actual line.
I get my Purge!
And just starts stabbing you, and he has like a syringe hand glove that he never uses.
I know, I was actually kind of, I mean, I have a friend who is deathly terrified of like syringe needles, but like at the same time, like I'm just like, he hasn't syringed one single person. I'm a little disappointed. Chekhov's syringe averted, and I'm just kind of like, dude.
Meanwhile, it's got what you want. It's got evil government people going, we need this to work because all of our solutions have gone horribly wrong and nothing's working. We inherited a broken system. All the stuff you've heard from the Trump thing and all that. It's
pretty much.
And also the worst behavioral scientist in the world.
What if we just let people kill each other for a few hours?
And more shocking is like she expected people to do it.
Yeah. I don't entirely understand that character. Like,
yeah, like that was one thing
she's
that
like,
always...
oh yeah, people are just gonna kill each other a bunch at first, and then they're gonna dwindle down. Like, that was her expectation, I think.
Which, like, would work if people are actually that violent, so really cynical about humanity.
Yeah, it's just like...
Again, and I like that... I like that contrast. This compared to the movies where like only like one person did like an hour into it. Otherwise, people are just partying in the streets. They're fucking off. We're fucking around each other.
They're fucking on their car.
There's this asshole. Literally fucking on their car. They're like throwing Molotovs on the sidewalk because
that's what people would do if they could do whatever they wanted for a while. They would just fuck around. They wouldn't go around.
Literally and figuratively. They don't want to kill people because most people don't want to kill people. Yeah. They may talk a big game. Most people don't actually fucking do it.
Yeah.
And I don't know. I feel like
that's how that Isaiah character started off. Like, he's like, oh, I'm gonna get Skeletor, and then Skeletor shows up, and he's like, oh shit, and then he runs away.
Nope, I'm good. I changed my mind.
No, I'm good. You're crazy. I'm out of here.
Yeah. So yeah, I liked it.
Yeah, I liked it as well.
Anything else you want to add?
I think I'm good.
Okay. This is going to be a shorter review because, again, I feel like those are really the notes I want to talk about.
Yeah.
That's all right. We got plenty of trailers.
Oh, my God. So many goddamn trailers. I was just like, I actually leaned over to you in the middle of the trailer. Like, how many fucking trailers do we have in
1, 2, 3, 4, 8.
Jesus. All right.
So the first trailer we got was City of Lies.
Oh, that was the Biggie Smalls one, right?
Yeah, with Johnny Depp, who doesn't look like he really cares that much about this.
I mean, the guy's broke, and he's also been revealed as a wife beater, so Johnny Depp's just kind of been in a lot of shit lately.
Well, to be fair, he's been in a lot of shit before that happened to begin with. Mm-hmm. I mean, I saw Mordecai. I have not forgiven him for Mordecai.
Oh, yeah. There we go.
And... Oh, God.
I mean, the concept's interesting. I mean, I don't know a lot about the story. I don't know a lot about Biggie Smalls and the...
I mean,
what was that record company called again? It was the...
I don't know.
Something.
I don't know much about Biggie Smalls either.
All right.
I am white, so...
Me too.
So that means that... No, I'm not going to say that on camera because I could be used against me in court. Never mind, don't worry. I was going to make a joke, then I was like, nope, not taking that chance.
Okay.
I mean, I think the last really good movie Johnny Depp made was Black Mass.
Yeah.
Other than that, it was between that and Tusk and Yoga Hosers.
Wait, Johnny Depp was in Yoga Hosers?
Yeah, same character he was in Tusk.
Oh, fuck.
Yeah, so that was an experience.
Okay.
Moving on. I mean, Forrest Whitaker's pretty reliable, so we'll see. Maybe he'll pull it off. I don't know.
Maybe.
Then we got Nobody's Fool.
What was that one again?
That's the Tyler Perry movie.
All right.
Because I got 2 of these fucking things this year.
It looks like a Tyler Perry movie.
Mike's
that is all I have, and
also
even to that extent, it really doesn't make any sense. Like, I have no idea what the hell it's about.
Actress that's in fucking Girls Trip
that
I hated back then, and now they're working together. And because I remember in that review, I even compared her to a Tyler Perry character, and now she literally is a Tyler Perry character, which is like, oh, fucking great. Now she's never gonna shut the fuck up.
Yeah.
It's like, we can't make another Medea movie. Who are we gonna get to replace me? Oh yeah, that actress. That's her shtick now, right? She's doing every fucking movie she's in.
What's weird is that she presented at the Oscars, so I clearly got to look this lady up and figure out what she was in.
Girls Trip.
Yeah,
that's one that kind of popularized her.
Yeah, but she must have been in some other stuff or something. I don't know.
I mean, I'm
feel
sure
like Girls Trip is hardly something to get recognized for to become like a presenter at the Oscars. I don't know.
It did really well at the box office.
It did. Yeah.
I mean, Neil Patrick Harris also started hosted the Oscars at one point. He hasn't been much in good movies.
I mean, yeah, but Neil Patrick Harris, he's at least he's like a presence. Like,
so is this person on for better or worse?
I guess.
Yeah, she hasn't really been in much. Or at least nothing much that would gain the notoriety you're expecting.
Yeah, alright. What else we got?
Then we got Equalizer 2.
Yeah. I never saw Equalizer 1, but I kind of want to. I don't know, Denzel
I like
action
the first
movie.
Equalizer.
Yeah. All right.
I remember thought it was okay. Like, it's a rental.
Yeah. You can rent that.
Yeah, it looks like Girls Trip is the only thing she really did that got her notoriety. Let's call Keanu, but I don't remember if she was in that one.
She might have been in Keanu. I don't know.
She wasn't Keanu.
Okay.
Apparently she played a character called High C. But Equalizer 2 looks fine. Looks like the first one.
Yeah.
Then we got The Nun. Yeah, these fucking country movies. I mean, I kind of like the second Annabelle.
Yeah. I mean, horror usually isn't my shtick, but...
And Conjuring 2 is good. I never saw Conjuring 1.
Okay. My first thought whenever I see this trailer is just like, watch out, she's got a yardstick.
Yeah, the nun was like the villain in the second Conjuring movie.
She's gonna guilt you to death.
So I guess they're making spin-off characters of all the characters that even vaguely appear in any of the Conjuring movies, basically.
I guess, yeah.
I think even like one of the other.
It's like if they made a Last Airbender spin-off called Cabbage Merchant the movie. It's just like, you see him a lot, you know who he is, but like, does he really need to have his own movie?
Or do you remember in what was the Legend of Zelda game where he turned into a wolf? Twilight
Princess, yeah.
Yeah, what if you made a movie about that weird baby merchant that appears halfway through the game?
Oh, fuck. I love that baby.
Yeah, like that's a movie I'd want to see, because I've been curious. That's been bugging me since I played it.
Okay, while we're talking about secondary characters who deserve their own movies or whatever, my sister recently got me really hooked into Grey's Anatomy.
Oh, God,
and there's I mean, I love it. But there's this tiny...
Of course you do.
There's this tiny...
I did my time with... Anyway, sorry, I'll keep interrupting you. Go ahead.
There's this tiny Japanese lady who is like the anesthesiologist and all the surgery. She's always in the background, but we never see her talk, and nobody ever talks to her. And I'm just like, okay, this lady deserves her own episode. I say this to my sister on multiple occasions. Just, that tiny Asian lady deserves an episode.
That'd be the name of the movie.
Yes.
Tiny Asian lady, the movie.
I know she has a name. I just can't remember what it was. Because nobody ever says it.
Then we got Unfriended, the dark web. Fuck that piece of shit.
I feel like these webcam movies are just kind of another way to be lazy, but I don't know.
I mean, so far there's only been like, what, one or two?
Like, there was the first Unfriended.
And
there's another one with John Cho that I saw a preview for.
Yeah.
Supposedly it's been doing really well at Sundance and shit.
It says it's went to Sundance. I don't know how critically acclaimed it got.
Okay, that's where it gets you.
So, yeah, I know what you're talking about. I forget what it's called, but it just seems really lazy. Lazy and they never make any fucking sense.
Yeah.
Like, I think Grant pointed this out.
Just close the fucking laptop.
I mean, like, Grant pointed this out, I agree. It's like, if you're gonna kill us all anyway, what's stopping you from calling the police now?
Yeah, exactly. You're gonna say, hey, there's somebody trying to kill me and my friends. We got, get your asses over to our houses.
Yeah.
Or something. God damn.
Or just, like, take the laptop up till you get to the door and then close it and run.
Just get the fuck out.
Yeah, but it looks really shitty.
Yeah,
at least it's not about a ghost this time.
Yeah, this one's about, like, sex trafficking or something.
Yeah. It's like snuff films, basically.
Yeah.
Then we got Halloween.
The return of Michael Myers.
Yeah, baby.
I was trying really hard not to make one of those.
It had to be done. At least
what are you doing in my swamp? It's all ogre now.
At least not Cat in the Hat.
Oh, at least it's not Cat in the Hat.
Or the Love Guru.
Oh, God. Legend tells of the badness of the Love Guru.
Oh, man. So glad my friends made me go see that when I was a kid. But Halloween itself, the reboot, looks like it'll be fine.
Yeah.
They got Jimmy Lee Curtis back.
Yeah.
I'm down for that.
Cool, yeah. Like, I mean, it shows her, like, having a bunch of guns throughout the movie, so I'm just like, how long can Michael Myers really last in this one?
I don't know. I've seen some of the other movies. He can take a lot of fucking bullets.
I guess. All right.
I know this one's basically just ignoring all the other Halloween movies except the first one.
Yeah.
From what I heard, even, like, dispelling, like, the big twist that was in the other movies.
What was the big twist?
Jamie Lee Curtis is the sister of Michael Myers or something like that.
How much you want to bet they bring that back for this one?
Well, they did. They mentioned in the trailer.
Oh.
They said like, didn't his sister shoot her brother or something like that? I was like, oh no, that was a repeal. Shit made that shit up.
Wow.
This is straight up.
Way to distance yourself.
This is straight up saying we're not doing that.
Yeah. Okay. All right, let's get another alien movie. This one that just kind of says, what? No, Sigourney Weaver wasn't an alien? Fuck that shit. That's dumb.
It was dumb.
It was dumb.
Then we got Assassination Nation.
Oh, was that one where it was like just a bunch of flashes of all the...
That one also
fucked up?
That one also screams commentary.
Yeah, pretty much.
The one that looks like, what? It's like Purge, but it's in suburbia.
Mm-hmm. So like the first Purge, basically.
Pretty much. Well, that one had Staten Island.
Yeah. No. I mean the first Purge movie.
That's gonna be really confusing now.
I know. Fuck. Okay. Let's just call this one Purge 4, the prequel.
We call the first Purge. We call the original Purge the Purge 1 or the original Purge.
Okay, we'll call the first. Okay, we will call the first Purge movie made Purge 1.
There you go.
Okay, and we will refer to Purge 4 as Purge Episode 1, The Phantom Menace, First Blood.
See, it's like when they announced
and Knuckles. Sorry.
It's like when they announced like the new Xbox console, and it was
it
was Xbox One. Like, fuck, what am I gonna call the original one now?
No.
You fucking assholes! You knew what you were doing.
Pretty much.
And then we got the Happy Time Murder. This movie can fuck right off.
Oh god, I mean,
now, look, I should make clear, I don't really have a problem with making, like, an adult joke puppet movie.
I mean, shit, there's a musical about it.
But that being said, fucking do something with it.
Yeah.
Because I'm watching the jokes on screen, and I'm watching, like, you could have done, like, these were jokes that would have sucked just as hard if they weren't puppets.
Yeah.
Like, nothing here is justifying the puppets other than you're trying to, like, pretend like you're doing something new.
Yes. I mean, it's just like, hey, you ever seen a puppet jizz all over an office?
And
no, but why the fuck would I want to see that? It's just
I don't know if it's the only joke that actually did something with the puppet concept.
Oh, fuck, it is the only joke that doesn't. God damn it.
I know, right? Otherwise, you're like, here puppets, but they're hookers. And like,
I'm gonna be on vacation for that movie. I'm gonna have a sick day, and
bitch, you better be on speed dial.
I mean, that's your phone's business.
Well, I'm doing that right now. I realized what I said after I said
I
it.
was gonna be like, let me, motherfucker, why would I call you? It's just like,
The time has come.
I'm ready for Happy Time Murders, Michael. You're never gonna get that fucking
Dude, you've
phone
gotten
call
out of a
from
lot
me.
of bad movies this year, man.
I know.
Howard's been picking up your slack, man.
I know. I owe Howard like a gift basket or something.
You really do.
I do.
He's been a
Alright.
fucking saint. While you're out doing your college business.
My theater.
With your theater and your acting. Fucking plebeian.
Fucking casual movie reviewer. Jeez.
And the last trailer we got was Bad Times at the El Royale. I actually do want to see this
Yeah,
one.
that actually does look pretty cool.
Jeff Bridges, John Hamm.
I just love Jeff Bridges in general.
Yeah,
Like,
Chris
he's just
Hemsworth, I'm
wonderful.
down.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. I didn't recognize him the first time I saw the trailer. I'm like, oh shit, that is Hemsworth. Okay.
It's like, so, Thor, the dude, and Donald Draper walk into a hotel.
Walk into a hotel. And then shit got real.
Oh, and Dakota Fanning, man.
Wait, Dakota Fanning's in it?
Yeah.
Why?
Because she need to do something after 50 Shades series.
Wait, Dakota Fanning was in the 50
Wait,
Shades?
who am I? It's Dakota something. not Dakota Fanning.
I was gonna say, how old is she now?
Fuck. It's Dakota something. Who was the lead in the crappy 50 Shades movies?
Not Dakota Fanning.
It's Dakota something. It's Dakota Johnson?
I have no idea.
It's gotta be Dakota
IMDb
Johnson.
break. Hold on.
It is Dakota Johnson. Okay.
Dakota Johnson.
My bad.
All right.
Dakota Johnson.
I was gonna say Dakota Fanning. I don't know how old she is.
Old enough to be in 50 Shades of Grey, if you know what I mean.
Yeah.
That'll do, dear. Roll them up.
Ew.
But it's great. If she does this, they blow up like those little toys that you blow in the mouth and
Noisemakers.
noisemaker. There you go. Hey, look, I got a magic trick.
Happy Cat in a Hat anniversary. Look, it's like that and War of the Worlds. Those are the only two movies I remember Dakota Fanning in. And Charlotte's Web, 3. But that's it.
And that was the last trailer. So, yeah, you got any final thoughts for the first Purge?
Yeah, best Purge.
Yeah, honestly.
Hashtag best Purge.
Don't hashtag that.
It's gonna be hashtag now. You're gonna be viral because of this review.
I'm a little worried. What's gonna happen if that goes viral?
You'll become a hero, Michael.
I really don't want to be.
Everyone will look to you. They will gaze upon you like
If you're gonna do that, at least do it for video that's fucking worth it. Like, how about the videos that actually take a lot of time to write and I want to say edit, and tell Ron to edit.
I was gonna say, motherfucker, you don't edit your stuff.
I used to back when I had this thing called free time. If I ever get up, once I actually start taking this stuff as seriously as I possibly can while still supporting myself, if we were making enough money, I would definitely take the mantle again and start making my own shit. But I'd have to make enough to actually.
And what would you like for your other two wishes?
$500 billion. Boop. You lied to me.
I mean, magic doesn't always happen instantly, man. You could get $500 million today or tomorrow or in a few hundred years. Maybe your kids will get it. They'll be thankful for you there. I made a wish on Matt's crappy plastic wine that I found in your car. You okay, Michael?